welcome to a really special segment of Thankful Thursday. I'm here today with Dr. Catherine Banks, ear, nose, and throat surgeon, and Justine Oates, nurse practitioner. And they're going to be telling us a little bit about the history behind this amazing portrait that now takes pride of place in the lobby of the hospital. So Catherine, you're the artist. Justine was the model. And I think the staff would love to hear a little bit about your history with the sand.
Yeah, thank you very much, Judy. So I've sort of come full circle because I began my career here at the Sydney Adventist Hospital working as a CMO. And it was through the nursing staff and also through a lot of the consultants here that helped me propel my career into ear, nose and throat surgery. And I'm now an ear, nose and throat surgeon, and I work at Sydney Children's Hospital and Prince of Wales Hospital. So there's always a special part in my heart that belongs to the Sydney Adventist Hospital for really getting my foot in the door in terms of my specialist training.
Thank you so much, Catherine. And you shared a really special story with my team about why you painted this painting and kind of, what it meant to you at the time. So if you could just share that.
Yeah, so the COVID pandemic for a lot of us represents a time when we all had to pull together and work as a team, particularly in the health industry. And at the initial phase of COVID, we didn't have the vaccinations, we didn't have the PPE that we needed. And as a surgeon, I always felt I had a degree of control about when I could go into theatre and when I could elect to delay the surgery. For a lot of the frontline workers, they didn't have that option, and they would get up every morning, leave their loved ones, go out and do their job, which is to care for the people who perhaps did have COVID or who are otherwise unwell in hospital. And so that to me led, to me wanting to acknowledge these workers and do something special for them. And this led to the painting behind us, which is of a nurse, which is actually my nurse practitioner, who is wearing the PPE during the COVID pandemic.
Thank you so much. And Justine, you obviously played a key role in all of this. So how did you feel when Catherine proposed the idea to you to model for this?
Well, Kath is, outside of being a fantastic surgeon, she's actually a wonderful artist, wonderful painter in her spare time. This is her first portrait that she has ever done.
Yeah.
And Kath and I were spending all the time together during lockdown, and it's hard to say no to her. But it was fun, it was actually a release during such a stressful period. And it, had all her emotion in it. Although it's my eyes, it represents every other nurse, really, or frontline worker.
Well, thank you. On behalf of Sydney Adventist Hospital, I thank you for this wonderful gift. And the SAND Foundation, we're going to be talking to some of our donors and corporate partners about potentially sponsoring this painting as a way to generate scholarships for nurses. Because as you mentioned, this really is a tribute to those brave frontline workers at a very distinct time in our history. And it's important to pay tribute to that time. So thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so much.
It's an honor, and I know the staff will enjoy having that backstory now as we all walk and run past this painting in the lobby. Take care.
Thank you.